Hey, how's it going? It's me again. I'm in my kitchen. I'm going to attempt to make potato soup. I've already fried up the bacon, and I guess we'll see how it goes from here. Later on, I will also be explaining to you this special drink that I made. I add a little bit of pop. I know pop's bad and whatever, but I added some pop to it. But once you see what actually I made, then it won't be as so bad once you know what I've got. Okay, so now you see how my potato is rather shiny. It's also rather soft. So just because it's soft doesn't mean it's gone bad. To all these people who seem to think that, no, Nikki, you're wrong. No. It just means that I gotta use them up quicker. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cut up a full, well, sorry, I guess I thought it was 15 pounds, it's only 10 pound. The 10-pound bag, I'm gonna cut it up, I'm gonna slice it up, and I am going to put it back in the freezer and use it when I need it. That way, they're already peeled, they're already prepared, and it's ready to go. Now you see, I've cut up, the recipe says 3 pounds of potatoes. That wasn't easy, but I did it. Some of them are actually pretty frozen. So, well, there's my frozen potatoes. Some chunks look bigger because I tried using what are they called? Not like a slab chop, but it's a French fry maker or a hash brown maker, whatever. But it's I couldn't even tell you what it's called because it says press here for best results. But I'm gonna set these on to boil and then go from there. Just keep following the directions and let you know how it goes. So my recipe is telling me I need to use white, like a regular white onion, I guess. I don't have any handy, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the bottoms of these and saute them up. Because, well, it's no different than a white onion, besides the fact that it's a smaller onion, and it's just be put into my soup anyways, so. And also, I need to shred up some cheese and put it in the soup. So requesting for 2 cups of cheese, so there's gonna be some shredding and some chopping, and well, I'm just, like I said, really hoping it turns out, because I am not a soup connoisseur of any kind. This is just Nikki's video of the disaster she can bring to a cream of potato bacon soup. Now it's starting to smell good already. And all I did was stick a little bit of the leftover bacon grease, because I was going to keep the bacon grease and put it in to the soup itself. But then I thought, maybe I'll try and put it in, instead of using like margarine or, that kind of grease, I'll just use the leftover grease that I had from the bacon. So, it's currently what I'm doing. Onions are really strong though. They're still making my eyes water. Now currently I've got this thing. I want to use a big enough shredder. That's not going to do me any good. And apparently those are the only 2 I have, which is kind of stupid because I normally have more. But this is my slicer. Stick that baby in there somehow. There we go. Clicks in. I'll just stick it right on top of the thing there, and well, I guess you have to cut the cheese there. We'll cut up about 2 cups of cheese, shredded, of course. My personal favorite cheese is marble cheese. I love marble cheese. Marble cheese goes great with everything. and in hopes that I find chicken broth. I really hope this video isn't a waste of time. So, can't seem to find my knife, so I'm just gonna break a piece of that off. Okay, so I've grated my cheese. My garlic and my onions are now cooked. I just gotta add my chicken oxo, which I found. Not thinking I was gonna find it. Now I'm gonna mash up my potatoes in starch water because I'm making this gluten-free instead of using flour. And we'll see how that goes. And then I guess after I have the potatoes mashed and all the other stuff, I guess I'll throw the cheese in, mix it in, throw the bacon in, let it cook, I guess. Now, normally in most cases, you don't usually use green onion and for cooking like for searing the onion and the garlic. I did because it was just handy, but normally you're supposed to use the white onion. And I know I've said that just previously. My soup is almost done. I've added the cream, I've added the veggie, like the onion and the garlic, and I've also added in the broth, the chicken broth. I add a little bit extra spices. I'm not going to tell you that because that's my special secret. Guess we'll see how it goes, like I said. I've currently have it sitting. When it's finished, I will grab a bowl of it and let you see what it looks like. I don't think it looks too bad. I mean, for somebody who doesn't usually do soups and whatnot, I think I did a pretty good job, I'd like to think. I've also discovered making myself a nice drink. I usually, I've done it once before on recommendation of a friend of mine, my neighbor, Darren Sharon, or Sharon, I'm not sure how he pronounces it. But he told me that his brother used lemon and mint and water. I thought, well, that would be cool, you know, to help, you know, detox a little bit of the weight off, which would be alright. But I kind of took it to the next level, and I'm kind of hoping it works, and I'm gonna keep track of how everything looks on me and whatnot. But the drink I made up, now it still has some sugar in it, but I mean, for those of you who are having a little trouble with, you know, cutting out the sugar, like me, I'm a popaholic. Guilty. Basically I use mint, but I think I went a little excessive with the mint. I used a bunch of mint, like just one bunch. I sliced up one lemon, one orange, but make sure it's the sweet orange, no seeds if you can help it. Lemons, you probably couldn't get away with the seeds. I used Fruitopia's fruit punch kind of as a base. I filled up my jug about halfway full, and then I used Sprite. 1 liter of Sprite, topped it off. It's good. I also chopped up half a cucumber and mixed it all up. I let it sit for a little bit, let it fuse. And I have to say, I think I did a pretty damn good job of that. I mean, I didn't think it was going to taste that great, but yeah, like, this is what I got out of it. It doesn't look very appetizing or anything, but I will tell you. I will tell you and I will admit it. This is probably the best drink I've ever made. More of the healthier ones. You know, for the ones that are having issues with the, you know, cutting out the pop and whatnot. I guess it's kind of your way of weaning it off. Mind you, I'm probably not going to end up weaning off of it. Maybe weaning to myself to Sprite. Who knows? I've tried other diet things and it just doesn't work out for me, but Well, here goes to my soup, here goes to my drink. Pretty tasty if I don't say so myself. In a few minutes I'll be showing you what my soup looks like, and then after that I hope everybody has a good night. Now here is what I have concocted. This is my cream of potato bacon soup. I guess we'll just have to see. My cupboards are wide open. Let's see how this is gonna turn out. It actually smells really good. I'm a little skeptical because I'm not big about making soups. Oh boy, okay, let's see how this goes. Okay. That's excellent. Didn't think I could do it. Made fresh, frozen potatoes. And out come an excellent soup with caramelized green onion and garlic, and burnt the cheese a little bit on the bottom of the soup, but you know what? Even a little bit of melted cheese just makes it that much better. So here's to an awesome soup.